Hello, hi. Hi Jay. Hi Jay. Hello, how are you? Hello, Foxy Loxy. Hi Wav. Hello. So, you guys, well, except for Jay, I don't believe Jay was here yesterday. Hi Moby. Hello, Moby. Um, but, as you guys, if you guys were here yesterday, you know that I have already finished lip syncing the very first scene. And, yeah. By the way, I am eating. I mean, this is my first meal of the day. It's like 5 p.m. I feel kind of stupid for that. It's my first meal of the day, though. I'm eating a salad. It's like a pasta salad with like corn, some type of meat that like has the texture of tofu. It's really good though, like chewy tofu. Carrots, broccoli. I put pistachios and pumpkin seed oil, almond oil, and drizzled it with butternut squash oil as well, just to give it some more flavor. Oh, I also added salt and pepper. It's really good. Yeah, it's yummy. Um, Foxy Loxy says, "I'm sorry for what I wrote yesterday. Sorry if I offended you." You slightly offended me if I have to be honest, but like, I was just mostly caught off guard. You're fine. You're fine. Jay says, "I sadly wasn't here yesterday because I was on call with my partner, but I'm glad to be here, gang. Yay! Woohoo! We're so glad to have you here." I don't know why I said we. Oh, well, maybe everybody else. I don't know. Alright, well, since we're done with this first scene, I'm gonna start working on the other scene. Hold on, let me test something real quick. I'm so sorry if the window turns to shit, yeah. I just need to test like the mic quality real quick. I see. There might be like a bit of like an echo and I'm trying to fix that right now, so just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Okay, good. Good, I did it. Hello? Okay, now I'm really quiet. Okay. Hold on, let me see if I can be like less quiet. Let's try this. Okay. Yay, okay. We're back. We're back. We're back. I just need to resize my window, that's all. Here and then there. Okay, yay, my stream setup is up. Okay. Eye Candy asks, "You guys want to hear a joke? What's the joke? I'm curious. What is the joke?" Aisha, hello. Welcome back. Hello, Kips. All right. Now my stream setup is all good. Let's go. Woohoo. I feel a little bit like I wouldn't say tired, but like just like kind of not super like ready to stream. Like I'm not feeling all pumped up and hyped like I usually am. Hi Tails Hub. Hello. What do lesbians eat at home? What do they eat at home? I Candy, tell me. I have a weird feeling nothing. They eat out. Oh, that's so dumb. That is so dumb. Guys, round of applause for Eye Candy's amazing lesbian joke. Great. It's great. It's great. Hold up. Yay! Okay. Alright, let's get to work. Woohoo! So in this scene, if you don't know, he's just saying hi to Tails and being all like, "Hey, I am so sorry. I didn't wasn't able to hang out with you during the summer. This and that. I was kind of busy, you know." For those who don't know, what I'm working on, because I do know I'm getting a lot of new viewers that came from the Kamala Harris video. Um, by the way, stick around because I am making another Trump animation meme. I actually, you know what? I have it on file. I'll open it and I'll show you guys at the very end. I do want to preface before I get to work and everything. I know I have a lot of viewers from. I know I have a lot of viewers coming from the Kamala Harris video. I got like, okay, I was gonna do a 1K subscriber special, but now I'm at 2K, so I'm just like, oh god, oh god. Guys, thank you guys so much for 2K, by the way. That really means a lot. Haven't been super on top of it lately to like do a whole shout out post or anything like that. Yeah. But what I'm working on right now, in case you guys are new, is I'm working on an entirely like original animated series. It's called Sonic High School Asylum, and it's called Sonic High School Asylum, and um, it basically is like those really cringy, like YouTube animations from way back in the day, but like mix in a little bit of Class of '09, a little bit of Tails Gets Trolled, a little bit of Sonic Goes to Chaos High. Like you just mix in a little bit of those things, maybe even some Neon Neko Sugar Girls in there, and you just get this amalgamation of creativity. Um, it's all voice acted by me, some of my friends, a few other people I've casted, and this is the very first episode I'm working on. So, you know, I really hope you guys like what I have to offer. I know most of you guys in chat are already aware of this series, but in case there's anyone in here who's new, hello, welcome. The Kamala Harris animation meme was a one-time thing. I will say that. I am making a Donald Trump animation meme though, which I will be showcasing. So something I do at the very end of my streams is all this work that I've put in so far. I show you guys everything from start to finish, and then I link a Discord server to. I always link the Discord server to the Sonic High School Asylum project, as well as I show you guys the animation, and then I just call it there. But you guys are very lucky today because I will be showing an extra animation that's not related to this at all. It's the Donald Trump animation meme I started working on last night, and I actually have significant amount of progress on it already. That's just because I work fast though. But yeah. Jay says, honestly, I've been getting hyperfixated on your series, or, well, the whip and stuff for it, and I can't wait. Thank you so much, Jay. So, as always, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? Is it like it's already dark for me. It's like 5 p.m. and it's already dark for me. I can imagine it's already dark for most of you guys too, because I know a lot of you guys are like on East Coast time. Um, but what are your guys' thoughts on like the sun getting darker at a sooner hour? Like winter fans, do you guys prefer summer or winter? Because I like winter because I feel less sweaty and like it's less like I used to love summer, but I mean, because my birthday season, but I didn't do anything during the summer. I feel like I haven't been doing much during the summer, so I do a lot more during the winter season than I do in the summer. I kind of just like get like super lazy, aside from like the job I had during the summer. Wav says, I love winter. Ah, I hate the heat. I agree, but also I kind of don't like how dark it gets early. Like I'll wake up at like 12 or 1 on my off days, and like it's already like a few hours until sunset, and I just feel kind of defeated. Oh, oops. Hey, that looks good. Do you guys see that? It's like, oh, the mouth completes the face. I love that. I love that. Hi, Chaostic. Chaostic? Is that how I pronounce your name? Chaostic? Or Chaos? Do I just call you Chaos? Hello. Hi, Crazy Sky. Skay? Is it Sky or Skay? Jay says, I'm doing goody, and I love winter, especially because with the small chance of snow. I'm from California, so we don't get snow. I'm from Southern California. My bad. I gotta correct y'all because if you go up to NorCal, it actually snows up there because it's closer to like Oregon and whatnot. Um, but it does not snow where I'm from, unfortunately. I'm not up in the mountains, sadly. Um, not sadly. I mean, I prefer the SoCal scene because it's kind of crazy over here. NorCal is more like the hipsters, the hikers, whatnot. I mean, it's not really my style, not really my lifestyle. But I would love to go up to NorCal to just visit the snow. Skay? Oh, it's pronounced Skay. Okay, Skay. By the way, I do like to treat these live streams like Q&As. So if you ever have like a question for me or a question about the show or any of the characters really. I mean, I know these aren't my characters. These obviously belong to Seika, but I have taken them and written them in a way where I like them. So if you ever have questions about any of the characters, just let me know or me even. And I'm always going to answer them. I do know that yesterday chat got really cluttered. So like um I was having a hard time answering some people's questions and I know some people were spamming and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Crazy Skate asks, "I have a question. How is Tails in this series?" I've answered this a few times before, but honestly, at this point, I'm fine with answering the same things over and over again. Most of the times I answer things, they're on my live streams. Occasionally, if you are in the Discord server, by the way, I do answer some questions in the SHSA discussions questions channel, so you could always scroll up and look at my answers for those. But most of my questions are typically answered on live streams. So if you're there, you're there. If you're not, I do keep my live streams archived, so you can always go to my live tab on my channel. Although you would have to skim through like hours worth of content. Depends on how crazy of a fan you are to actually commit to that. But yeah. Speaking of Tails, though, hold on. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So how speaking of Tails, Tails is actually supposed to be, so think of like Sheldon. No, maybe think of like young. No, think of Sheldon Cooper, like yeah, think of Sheldon in a way, but like more of an asshole. Maybe even like on some good doctor shit. Like he's supposed to be like pretentiously smart, like obnoxiously smart. Like he kind of he's the kid that will go like, actually it's this. Actually, like, hey, I don't mean to fact check you. Like, he's on some like I want to say some Ben Shapiro shit with the fact checking all the time. Um, he's just really pretentious about his intelligence. That's all. To the point where he is kind of in his own little bubble. He's always playing devil's advocate. He loves to debate and argue. He's one of those kids that's like on the spectrum. He's like one of the gifted kids, but he's one of the gifted kids, so he does not view himself to be on the spectrum. If that makes sense. Like he's not like those autistic people. Like he's actually like different cuz he's smart or something. I don't fucking know. If you know what I'm trying to say, you know. This is just that's just how he is. He's kind of an asshole about how smart he is, but don't worry. Once he gets he he goes to school, right? So he's been applying to all these Ivy League colleges and whatnot, and they've all accepted him. He's really smart, but here's the kicker: like when he gets to college, he's gonna quickly realize that this attitude of his is not gonna take him anywhere because then he's gonna be surrounded by people who are just as smart as him. So he's gonna get kind of like a slap in the face to not act like he's better than everyone else in terms of intelligence. He's not super cocky or anything like that. Don't get it wrong. He's not super cocky. He's just really like he's not someone who brags or anything like that. He's more just like when it comes to showing off his intelligence, that's the only thing that he brags about. He doesn't really brag about other aspects of his life or anything like that. Aisha asks, um, do you think you will ever have an episode where they are not in school, like maybe skipping school or something like that? I've mentioned this in the previous live stream, but there is a entire episode dedicated to Sonic's birthday party, so that would be one of the episodes where they're not in school. And I've also mentioned this. I've also hinted at the fact that Amy and Rouge go to raves, so there will definitely be moments where the characters are not in school, showcased in a different scene. I'm not sure if I'm going to have an episode entire. I think I'm not sure if I'm going to have a standalone episode entirely dedicated to them not being in school, but I could totally see them skipping. Like, in my high school, when you skipped, you usually just went to the bathrooms to smoke. Some people would try to, like, sneak out of school, but that was generally looked down upon, like, because there was just a high chance of you getting caught, really. So most people, when they would skip, they would go to the bathrooms to, like, vape or something like that. But I could totally see, like, some of the characters, like, pulling that shit, just going to the bathrooms to vape, or just hang out with the kids that are vaping. Wav says, who's winning in a battle, Dexter or SHSA Tails? I would say Tails because Tails is older. Tails is like, okay, so Tails is like 16 and like he's a senior though. So I've mentioned this before, but Tails is actually a senior in high school, but he's so smart. He got bumped up a grade, so he's technically supposed to be a junior. Um but yeah. Jay says Tails would be the type of guy to correct you if you mess up a word when messaging him. LMAO. Yeah, no, he would put the asterisk and be like, by the way, it's actually spelled asterisk, and then he would put like the correct spelling. Dexter Morgan. Is that the name of the guy? Okay, so there are two Dexters that I know of so far, like in popular media. My brother is currently really obsessed with the Dexter, like from the show Dexter, like the live action show. He's like he actually cosplayed him for Halloween. Um, I don't know anything about that Dexter though. I would want to get into it though. My dad was into it for a bit. Yeah. Chaostic asks, might be a stupid question, but I've been wondering what ships will be in SHSA. Are you wondering? Now, this is a bit of a hard question to answer because do you mean like what do I ship or like what canon ships will be in the show? Because like I'm down personally. I'm down to entertain any ship that comes to my attention. But so because I'm a multi shipper, right? But in terms of canon ships, there are some that I can say right now, and others that I cannot reveal until later. For now, I think the only canon ships that I can reveal are Sonic and Amy, Knuckles and Rouge. That's a given. I don't think I can reveal the rest. Oh, Fiona, Fiona and Scourge. I don't believe I can reveal the rest though. Yeah, let's keep it at that. Clever Angel asks, will there be any moments with Honey and Amy? Yeah, definitely. Honey and Amy are supposed to be like best friends that attend other schools. So they don't go to the same school, but they're very close. I think they met. I don't want to say best friends though, but because Blaze and Amy are best friends in the show, but they're very close friends. Think of it as like they met at a rave, and they're both kind of popular or well known. I know Honey is a lot more popular than Amy though, online, and they found out they go to nearby schools, and they keep in touch with each other and hang out outside of school every now and then. Oh, oops, that's not supposed to happen. Hold on, let me lock the layers. Jay asks, random question, but would there be any moments with SBO? I have not put much thought into the chaotics. That's on me, unfortunately. My bad, guys. Um, but I do. It's mostly because I plan for something big with the chaotics, like their own special segment. I just don't know how to incorporate that within the span of 5 minutes. Maybe I can't. I still think about it though, because I do like the idea. Because I want to take inspiration from Sonic X, how they had their own little like side plot in every episode. I personally really like that. Um, yeah. So I would say yes. With Espio specifically, also definitely yes. I kind of wanna. He's supposed to be like a weeb, like a very hardcore weeb, actually. So yeah, definitely yes. I feel like there'd be some funny moments with him. Vess is wired. Hello, Vess. By the way. Will there be brain rot? Brain rot. Brain rot. Brain rot. Will there be brain rot? There will be brain rot, I think. I have not thought about that in detail, but I'm sure there will be. There are some. I think if you're in our server and you click on the announcements channel, you scroll up a bit, maybe a little bit more than that. You'll find like a voice clip of me and the voice actor for for Sonic. Stella, by the way, I love Stella. Shout out to Stella. Um, you're gonna find us like voice acting like as the characters saying Hawk Tua. I think I did it on the last live stream too. I said Hawk Tua as Amy Rose. But yeah, I'm sure there will be brain rot. I don't think we can. I don't think the cast can help ourselves really. Um, Crazy Skate asks, which version of Flash do you use? I use Adobe Flash CS6. I know a lot of people have been asking and begging for a tutorial. I'm too lazy. I'm not trying to gatekeep, I promise. I'm just too lazy because the process of getting CS6 in this era is just too much. And I also don't want to mislead anyone into accidentally getting a virus, so I'm a little bit cautious on wanting to help people. Wow. I'm absolutely digging in this salad right now, guys. I'm almost done, bro. Oh, bye, Jay. Bye, Jay. Crazy Skay says, LOL. I love the idea of the detective club. So, the Chaotix is actually like. Okay, the Chaotix, I am basing the Chaotix off of the 1990s version of the Chaotix, which actually included more than just Vector, Espio, and Charmy. So when I say that, I mean like the Chaotix in Sonic High School Asylum will contain Knuckles and Mighty and Ray as well by association. Ray is like a middle schooler though, so he kind of is just there because his brother is in the club. But like like I said, the Chaotix in this version is going to be more based off the Archie comics or like the 1990s Chaotix game. That's also just because the term chaotix in this show is going to be to refer to a detective club, not as the group. The group does not call themselves the Chaotix. They're just a friend group but they founded the Chaotix Club. If that makes sense. Yeah, and they chose to name it the Chaotix. Clever Angel asks, will any breakups happen? Yes. In fact, in fact, okay, I don't know if I made this clear or not, but um, Sonic and Amy, they are now. You can ship them all you want, because I ship them too. Even the SHSA version, you can ship them all you want. But at the end of the day, I've chosen to portray them as a toxic couple. Um, not like horribly toxic. Just think of it as like, your average, probably not healthy high school relationship. Um, we all have those. We've all had those. If you haven't had that, then that's okay. That's okay. But it is a learning experience. Um, and the whole point with Sonic and Amy's relationship is that they're very on and off. So the whole gag is one week they're together, the next you don't know. The third week it's complicated, and then fourth week they break up. And the month starts and they get back together, and then the cycle repeats. But in terms of other relationships breaking up, I have not thought about it that far yet. But there is going to be one breakup that I cannot talk about yet because, like, I'd have to reveal some other things that I also don't want to reveal yet. So, yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, I got quiet because my sister was texting me. What was I saying though? Oh, yeah, can we know some cool SBO facts? Yes. Okay, SBO. Oh shit, what the hell? Sorry, I almost dropped my mic. Okay, SBO. Let's talk about SBO actually. So, you are not too late. You're fine. Digital underscore 03 trees. Hello, hi. Hi. Um, if we're gonna, okay, let's talk about SBO. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit spacey for some reason. Um, SBO. Let me try to remember him, because I have not done too much work on him. Like I said, I have a lot of characters to keep track of on top of trying to finish the animation for the first episode, so do forgive me if I'm a little bit spacey with some of my own characters. Or not my own characters, but like my own interpretations. But yeah, let me see. What do I do remember I purposely wrote SBO to be like some sort of weeb, right? So, kind of basing this off me a bit. He's a huge fan of the. Okay, he's a huge fan of Devil May Cry, like the Devil May Cry series. I'm not a huge fan. I just knew somebody who really loved Devil May Cry. But he's a huge fan of the Devil May Cry series. He's always like harping on and on about how great like the swords are. He loves the models of the swords and whatnot. he loves it. He loves it. He loves that series like very dearly. And he actually plans to cosplay. He actually would cosplay like either Dante or Nero. Um, but yeah, Espio is a hardcore Devil May Cry fan, right? He loves like that type of style, like the anime esque um fighting game or something like that. He is a serious hardcore power scaler. Um, Espio would also like anime like Soul Eater. I could see him liking Dragon Ball. Just like one of if he were to like one of the classics, he would love Dragon Ball. Um, I feel like he also okay. This is so funny because I feel like he would also like some moe stuff as well. Um, Random, but he likes Squid Girl. Okay, he loves Squid Girl. Just random, but serious though. Um, if you were if you search up like Devil May Cry AMVs from like the late 2000s, like you get a lot of people like crossing them over with like Lucky Star. Like I guess like those two fandoms were pretty popular at the time, but like there's a huge overlap between or mainly DMC fans. There's a pretty big overlap between DMC fans and Lucky Star fans. I don't know if that's still a thing today, but I did notice that while I was like watching videos a while back, and it just kind of reminded me like it would be pretty funny given that he's a hardcore DMC fan if he was also into Lucky Star, just because referencing that overlap. So yeah, he also likes Lucky Star. Um, I would say I would say his favorite. He doesn't have a favorite because his favorites are plural. He loves the twins because they're shrine maidens. Um, yeah. Hi, Wav. Okay, if the mouths look wonky right now, don't even like don't say nothing. Like it's I'm just placing the mouths before I scale them. Clever Angel asks, "Will Honey have a lot of screen time in season 2?" Yes, all of the characters listed in the rival high school section for the VA roster, they will have a lot more time. In fact, season 2 I plan to have focused around rival high school. Um it's not like it's more like it's meant to focus more on rival high school just to do some world building over there and then go back to the main high school. Crazy Skate asks, "Oh, I wonder, you probably have a lot of characters already, but is there any chance that other versions of the characters will be included? Like Nine, for example, maybe like a cameo?" Uh, no, sorry. I know some people want like other variants of exist existing characters. Like I think I got this question before on Discord or something like that, and just no, I don't want to confuse the audience with like two tales. Especially if not everybody's familiar with Prime or anything like that. I also just don't want to. I don't know. I'd rather fill up cameo spaces with like people's OCs and famous characters, famous OCs, than give it to like stuff like Prime. I'm not a huge fan of Sonic Prime either. I'm sorry. Hello, the Fox Show. Thank you, by the way. That's sad, but the OC's cameo sounds cool. Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. I just kind of want this. I also kind of want to treat this as a project to allow other people to be creative in a way. Yeah. I just really like the idea of giving people a platform, especially with like allowing creators to like put their music or allowing me to use their music. I don't know. Clever Angel asks, any fun facts about honey in this AU? Uh, mm, let me think. Let me think. Oh yeah, no. The basic fun facts. If you want more than just these, then let me know. But the basic fun facts is she runs a fashion blog on Tumblr, and she also has a social media account on Instagram, and she's very popular online. Like she is super popular online. Um, Solvalu, hello Solvalu. I am Roses of Blood from Space Hay, the one and only. I am Roses of any Roses of Blood account is likely me unless it's like from like 2012 or something, or like several years ago. Like I was like 5 in 2012. That wouldn't have been me, but any Roses of Blood account you find with a quick Google search is likely me. Um, yeah, digital footprint, right? Um, yeah. What was I? What was I? Back to honey. Back to honey. You know? You think you know me? Uh, if we're friends on Space Hey, then yeah, probably. But if you've seen my crazy ass blogs, and hello, hi, I really not gotta stop pouring my heart out to the public. Oh my god. Yeah, back to fun facts about Honey in this AU. So she runs a fashion blog, and in fact, I based the fashion blog off of Tumblr and Space Hey. I was gonna mention that. Space Hay. So she also has a Space Hay. I'm sure. I feel like Amy would also have a Space Hay. Oh, you're Zevia on Space Hay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi. I did not recognize your name at first. I am going to sub to you right now. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello. I know you don't. I know you don't post on here, but hello. Oh my gosh. Hi. I haven't been on Space Hay as of lately because I used to treat my Spacey account as a place to vent, but I found a more private place to do that now, so I don't go on there as much anymore. I do want to make a comeback though. I feel like people miss me or think about me. I wonder. Maybe I'm being a little bit delusional though. Well, since you're new, Zeviant, I do want to tell you this is like an AU I'm working on, but it's like an animated series instead. So if you like that, hello. This is called Sonic High School Asylum. I've been working on it pretty hard. I don't know, maybe you've seen some clips on TikTok. I'm not sure if you're on that side of TikTok. I know. Let me open the file that I'm most known for on TikTok for. Let me see. I think it's called. If you've seen this on TikTok, then you likely have seen this on TikTok. I'm not sure though. It only has a couple 100,000 views, so it's not gonna be on everybody's For You page. But if you've seen this, this is the most popular Sonic High School Asylum animation I've produced. Um, it was just supposed to be a quick little sketch thingy, but right now I'm actually working on the first episode of it. So yeah. By the way, all my videos are published on my YouTube, so if you ever want to like take a quick look at those, just let me know. Completely got sidetracked. I was talking about fun facts about Honey and this AU. So, like I did say, she does own fashion blogs. She doesn't go to raves though anymore. Um, she's not a huge rave person, although Amy and I'm still trying to figure out like I'm still trying to plan out how Amy and Honey met, because like I want to say that they met at a rave, but that doesn't feel right either because I've already established that Honey doesn't go to raves despite dressing up all the time. That's just not her thing. I'm really honestly thinking uh they may have known each other at some point, maybe during middle school, and just went to different high schools instead. I'm not sure yet. Um Hold on. But what was I saying? Another fun fact about Honey is her fashion style. She typically loves J fashion, but her fashion style mainly consists of I would say I would say like I could see her doing a bit of decora here and there, but it's not her main style. Her main style would be like a toned down, like I guess Himegyaru. I could see her being a Himegyaru. I'm basing her style off of a friend that I went to high school with, who like wanted to dress that way but just wouldn't ever. She has the clothes for it, but she wouldn't show up to high school in it because we went to a public school, very dirty place to bring your cute clothes in. Um, trying to think of other fun facts about Honey. Honey is like not pretentious. Oops, super ambitious. So she's friends with a lot of other ambitious people like Amy Rose, Mina Mongoose. Right, she's friends with those people. So like they're all gonna go somewhere in life, right? Including her. She's actually starting to make her own clothes, given that she's a senior in high school. She has actually already started by altering her clothes and selling those clothes. Kind of like think like Depop girly, I guess. Um, but yeah, like she is gonna make it far. Don't worry about her. She's very ambitious. She's already making it. She actually altered her uniform. Honey actually altered her uniform and got in trouble because of it. But hashtag yellow. Crazy Skay says, not gonna lie, when I found the animations on the fan account in TikTok, it made me decide to get a tablet. Oh my god. And Flash, I'm working on that. I don't know if you need a PC in order to get in order to operate Flash. Hello, Daddy's Clown Jugs. Hello, welcome back. Clever Angel says maybe Honey and Amy met because Amy saw one of Honey's posts about her fashion and decided to get something from there. That's just an idea, though. True, because in the Archie comics they know each other because the fashion stuff. I like to think that maybe, like, I don't know, or maybe I'm thinking in this AU, Amy knows Honey already, but is supporting her fashion business if that makes sense. Hello, Rains. Hello. I like to think that Honey and Amy like know each other from middle school. That's probably where I'm gonna take things. There will be flashbacks to middle school, by the way, because that is important to be able to tell Shadow's story. A lot of Shadow's trauma stems from middle school, and he hasn't really been the same since. I know some of you guys might be asking, wait, why aren't you just talking about, freshman year then? Why don't you? Because they're all in high school. They're all in senior year of high school. Why not just take it back just a few years? I don't know. I just felt like it'd be interesting to showcase what they were like in middle school as well. Chaostic says maybe they were just friends in middle school but got closer through Honey's post. I agree. Probably what happened. That's probably what really happened. I do know that their favorite thing to do is go mall shopping. That's their favorite thing to do since they both have clashing interests. Like, Honey's not a huge raving person. She's actually like sensitive to noise and whatnot. Hi, Vess. Welcome back. Okay. Random question of the day. What did you guys eat today? Let me know. Like I said, when I first started this stream, I was eating a pasta salad. It had like I drizzled like some oils on it, and then like salt, pepper, pasta, broccoli, carrots, um, corn, some pieces of meat in there. It was really yummy. Not gonna lie, I kind of want some more. I mean, that was my first meal of the day. I might as well get seconds. Lol. Spaghetti. Yummy. I love spaghetti. I used to when I was younger. I used to eat this specific type of spaghetti. It was like a white spaghetti sauce instead of like your typical red spaghetti sauce. Ooh, another person who had spaghetti. Chef Boyardee. I have never had Chef Boyardee, believe it or not. Um, I think like it's weird because yeah, no, I've never had Chef Boyardee. I used to watch the commercial all the time. Is it good? Is Chef Boyardee spaghetti good? I'd be down to try it. Not gonna lie, because I think about that one specific commercial where like the cam was like rolling all the way to like that little girl's house. I think about it all the time. I always wanted to try it, but I never got around to it. Today's a pasta day, lol. Yeah, no, all of us seem to have had pasta. Daddy's Clown Jug says, I had a buttload of cookies and a bowl of milk and cereal. True. True. Cake pops and bread. I have not had a cake pop in so long. I've not had a cake pop in years, I think. I could be wrong though. Oh wait, no. I think I had a cake pop like when my friend paid for it recently. I think like maybe a few months ago. But I don't remember. I do remember the taste of the strawberry cake pops from Starbucks. Those are my favorite. I love those. If anyone ever gets to know me, like give me money so I can buy a strawberry cake pop. I love those so much. Yeah. Um, don't remember, but now I just ate a sandwich. True. What kind of sandwich was it? It only gets good once you eat it for too long. Oh, okay, I see. Chef Boyardee. Is it bad then? Like rate Chef Boyardee spaghetti on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm just curious. Out of 10, like a 6 out of 10. Like it's good, but you're not satisfied after eating it. Yeah, I had a feeling because it is canned after all. It is canned after all. Um, I don't know. It'd be one of those things I'd have to eat while intoxicated to like be like, oh my god, this is the best thing in my life ever. Give me more. Um, but I think if I were to have it like sober, I'd probably be like the 4 out of 10 for me. Because especially if it'd be my first time eating it, I'm picky about. It's weird because like I wouldn't call myself picky, but given the way I grew up eating, I grew up eating very healthy, fresh food often. Um, I feel like I'm very averse to processed canned stuff, packaged stuff. Like I'll eat it sometimes. The only thing I've gotten more used to eating recently is hot pockets. Those don't taste horrible to me anymore, but in terms of like ultra processed food like that, I cannot. Like I tend to be more picky about that. I prefer like the fresh taste of like vegetables and whatnot. By the way, eat your vegetables. I don't know. Is there anyone here who still doesn't eat their vegetables? Because I would hope not. Not to judge, but I would hope not. I hope I hope not. Yeah. Ravioli. Okay, I love ravioli, so I would probably bump that to a 6 out of 10 on my personal rating scale if it was like the Chef Boyardee ravioli stuff. I mean, I've had packaged ravioli before. It's pretty good. I like it. Um, yeah. It was not really a sandwich. But I don't know what it is called in English. It was pink. The sandwich? I love vegetables, especially steamed carrots. Those are so good. Guys, comment your favorite vegetable and why you love that favorite vegetable because I'm curious. What are your guys' favorite vegetables? I would say my favorite vegetable is roasted broccoli. Um, my mom and I are always roasting vegetables. That's our preferred way of eating it. I remember her because she's a doctor. I remember a long time ago when I was younger, I overheard her talking about how like steamed vegetables in long term are like unhealthy or something. I don't really know why. That kind of sounds like BS, so I don't fully believe it. But she said that she preferred roasted vegetables, and so that's just how we've been eating it ever since. Um, but uh, what was I saying? Roasted vegetables. I mean, all you gotta do is just like lay your vegetables down on a pan. Um, drizzle it with olive oil. You drizzle it with oil, salt, pepper, some lemon. You just pop it in the oven. It's like it's so good. Like I love it. I love the little bit of char too. Sometimes it's really nice. Vest says I like vegetables more than fruit nowadays. Honestly, kind of me. I don't know. Fruit season right now is kind of mid, so it's like the only fruit that I'm willing to eat during the wintertime is like oranges and pomelo. That's about it. A persimmon, also persimmons, and maybe some plums, but like, I prefer the fruits during the summer, spring and the summertime. No, the thing I put in the sandwich was pink, like meat, or was it a pickle, something pickled? Like when I think about pink things you put in a sandwich, I mean I usually think about meat. Unless it was like pickled radish, no pickled beet. I know when you pickle a beet, it's like it becomes pinker, like a baby pink. Fruit season is so bad nowadays. I was just at a Target and all the fruit was moldy. Yeah, no, seriously. The fruit season is mid. You gotta. The only good fruit right now is like the oranges. They're very sour now, though. They're gonna get more sour, by the way. Um, yeah. They're actually, I think around this time, like the oranges are still generally sweet, but they get more sour as the season gets colder. Um, by the way, if you're like a huge orange lover during the winter season, I recommend that you for if you ever get your hands on a cara cara orange or like a blood orange, sprinkle some salt on there. It will not disappoint. I love the combination of salt on my oranges. It's just there's just something it just makes it more sour. I love it. I love sour food sometimes. Yeah. It was ham. You put ham in your. I was thinking, yeah, you usually put pink when it's pink. It's usually meat, like ham. What's your native language? I'm curious. I am a very weird type of picky because when most kids are picky, they're usually picky and like won't eat fresh food and stuff, and they'll stick to their processed food. But I'm like the type of picky that's like the complete opposite of that. Like I prefer freshness over. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to be like I'm not like other picky kids. It's just something I noticed about myself. Oh, you're Chilean. Oh my god, hi. I'm Mexican, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Hello, Artificer. Artificer? Is it Artificer? 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 Artificer. Artificer. I'll say Artificer. Hello. I used to be so picky with vegetables up until probably when I turned 15. I get that. Wait, how is it pronounced then? If it's not Artificer, is it Artificer or is it Artificer? Artificer. I think it's Artificer. Artificer. What does that even mean? What does Artificer even mean? Yawn. Yawn. It's a character from Rain World. I have never heard of Rain World. What is Rain World? Is this, I thought it was like, oh my god, Ed's World, Rain World. But I don't think that's the case. Vest says, to this day I refuse to eat mac and cheese or cornbread. My uncle would always say, you're black. How do you not like cornbread or macaroni? I mean, he might have a point. Because, like, personally, like, I am Mexican myself. And, I remember growing up, like, whenever I would be around other Mexican people, they'd be like, how can you not stand hot chips? Like they wouldn't say it like that, but they'd be like, they would make fun of me for not for having a low spice tolerance. Like I get it, like I get it, man. Like it's hard, it's hard when it's weird. It's weird because like you either fall into a racial stereotype or you don't, and then you're like be like, wait, how come you don't fall into the racial stereotype by other people who are in the same race as you? Like I get it, it's kind of funny, But like at the same time, like damn, like can I just not? Can I not have a low spice tolerance as a Mexican? You know. But yeah, there's just some things I don't know. Some things I can't stand. Like, to me, aguas chiles is like too spicy, which apparently to other people isn't. But good news is that recently I've been having like a lower is it no a higher spice tolerance. I don't know. Maybe I've been eating more spicy food. My mom who adopted me, she's Korean, so there's a lot of spicy food, a lot of spicy Korean food that I've gotten accustomed to as well. So there's that. But yeah, I've tried them, and each time without fail, they've made me want to throw up. I don't know why, so I just avoided entirely. Okay, on the subject of cornbread and mac and cheese, I've had both. By the way, cornbread is beautiful. It's good. I love when corn is turned into like a dessert. I know Asians, specifically Korean, the Koreans they treat corn as like a dessert food because of how sweet it is. So they make corn tea, corn. I have like a bunch of corn tea. My mom buys corn silk tea. It's like it tastes really good. There's like different corn, like I think corn pudding or something like that. I don't fucking know. It's really just a bunch of like desserts that Asians make based off corn. It's really good. It's really good. So cornbread is just one of those things. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Corn is sweet, and you know, cornbread, I can taste it. It's yummy. Mac and cheese is more of a hit or miss for me though. It has to be made a certain way. Like it has to have the crusty, like the crunchy. It has to have the crust at the top. You know, if it doesn't have the crust at the top, I'm not eating it. I'm sorry. Like I just feel like it'll just make me sick, and like it has to be like a blend of different cheeses. It can't absolutely no American cheese. I will kill myself if it has American cheese in there. I'm a little bit more picky with my mac and cheese. It has to be made a certain way. Like yeah. Um I think the best mac and cheese I ever had was like my mom. She made it once and then she never made it again. And for some reason she just never made it the same way again. It was crispy at the top, and not only that, she had like crunched a bag of like Ruffles chips and like spread them on the top so that it was crunchy and crispy, and it was just so fucking heavenly. She put a mix of like she put a mix of mozzarella, Swiss, a lot of cheddar. Obviously, she just put a mix of different cheeses, but like they all went together so well. Like she put some Mexican mix also. It was so good. You don't even understand. Like that was the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life, ever. And she even made it with a roux too. So like it was just amazing, amazing. Bulldog is super spicy. Yeah, yeah. No, bulldog is like incredibly spicy. I can't even have like the most I can eat with the bulldog pack is like an eighth of the pack of the spice pack before it's like too much for me. When it's the shell kind of pasta, it makes me avoid it even. Oh yeah, totally. It has to be. See, it has to be mac and cheese pasta. The only exception I will make is if the pasta is like the ringlet pasta, where it kind of coils a little bit, like the spiral type pasta. That's the only other exception. Welcome back, Jay. Hey, the mouths are working. The mouths are working. I know you guys can't hear the audio, but the mouths are working. Baked mac and cheese is the only real. No, I agree. I need baked mac and cheese. Okay, cancel me right now if this is insensitive, but I need I need to go to a black person's house this Thanksgiving. You don't fucking understand. This is because I've never had black Thanksgiving food. I've never had soul food. never in my life. I feel like that shit is like life changing. I absolutely need to go to a black person's house this Thanksgiving. I don't care if I gain 15 pounds this Thanksgiving. Like I absolutely on my soul need to try black Thanksgiving food. Like I know that shit is legendary. I just know it in my heart. It's like I'm chasing for a high that I haven't even felt yet, okay? You don't understand. Like I seriously. If anybody is in California, if anybody's in the Bay Area, please hit me up. I need to go and in your black, hit me up. I am down to go to your house and grab a plate and like ascend to the heavens. I absolutely need, and by the way, I need like God, I need it to like, oh, I need my plate to be like absolutely stacked to the brim. Like like buffet style stacked like 10 stories high. Just worth of soul food. Like I need that shit right now. And I would feel bad because like it's like I want to celebrate my mom's cooking. She cooks really good, by the way, but she does not cook black soul food. So like, come on now, I need it. You don't understand. You don't understand. You do not understand. I need it. I've been thinking about it every more, every now and then. I remember my brother brought home a plate last year Thanksgiving, and he actually had soul food on him, and I was just like so jealous. I was so jealous. I actually like almost teared up because like last year our Thanksgiving was kind of like sad. But yeah. When's Thanksgiving again? Thanksgiving is on the 25th, 25th of every November, I believe. Should be November 25th. Or I think it's every Thursday. It might be the 25th or the 28th. I don't know. I don't really know. It's November 28th. Okay, I was okay. I figured it's like every third Thursday, I believe, or the last Thursday of every month. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Do you guys have any Thanksgiving plans? I am unsure what my Thanksgiving plans are. I do not know, unfortunately. I was just confused because I'm pretty sure I already had Thanksgiving. No, Thanksgiving's in November. Well, I know it's like the second week of November, but still. I have to go to New Jersey? What? Why do you have to go to New Jersey? Playing Fortnite. I love Fortnite. Woohoo.